Don't look under the internet.
Make love to me. It's something to do. Make love to me.
Is it?
I want to paint a plate.
What?
He wants to do arts and crafts. It's too fun.
While
Make
you're
love
making
to
love?
me. Yes.
Is it not exciting enough? Like you
No,
need
you know what's exciting?
He's
Is
got to find
welcome.
other ways to spice it up.
Yeah, welcome to Don't Look Under the Internet.
To eating a sandwich while having sex.
Yeah, that's
The
basically what
musical.
this podcast is like. Eating a sandwich while fucking a musical.
Sloppy Joe's, to be specific.
Yeah.
You figure out where
As
the
you
comma
let
goes.
it dribble down your chest.
Welcome
We did it.
everybody to
We're
Don't
here.
Look Under the Internet. This is a very, very, very special episode for two reasons. Oh, Mike, are you back? Are you ready to introduce the podcast?
Podcast about spooky.
What? No, what's the name? What are we?
Don't Look Under the Internet.
What is our what vein do we hit?
Mike just hit the bong, apparently.
What did you say? We're Halloween.
We're an internet horror comedy, and we are Halloween.
Halloween, boys.
We are Halloween.
Make
we did
love
it.
to me.
We did it.
This is Doug.
Hi. Hello.
That's Jason.
Hello.
This is Matt, aka
Hi.
Moot, aka Mootiful, aka Moody's Point,
Moody's Point.
and I
I'll
am
show you
Michael.
Moody's Point later.
And I am Michael. Michael,
Wow. He's in a costume, and he didn't say that he was someone else.
would you let me finish?
Oh,
I'm
Michael Myers.
Michael Douglas.
Winslow.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas,
Cop out.
famed actor from that movie you've seen with him in it. This is a special episode. For two reasons.
The fucking transitions, man.
Reason.
You just bird scooted in a circle.
Here's a special.
Mike's just in the middle of the road. Just
He's just
going
bird
around in
scootering
circles.
around. Just. If you guys want to hear Mike just bird scooter two bird
Here's-
scooters over and over and over again, we can leave.
The new podcast is called Bird to Bird. It's where
why
Mike
it's
just
special.
never makes a full sentence happen.
Let me tell you why it's special.
Why is this episode special?
Two reasons. One, Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Okay.
Happy
Go,
Ween.
go kill someone on Halloween.
Hey, the
But don't do it. That's a joke. But don't.
What were we calling it last year? Anal Ween?
Anal-ween, because we thought we were going to do analog horror all Halloween, but
Yes,
that flopped.
we have Moot in the building with us today. He's in my basement. Not like shackled or anything, but you're here.
I can touch his butt whenever I want.
I don't
It's
have to
amazing.
stand outside and look in the windows anymore.
It's pretty dang groovy. Yeah. Funny, let him. If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in. Yeah, Moot
So we
came
did.
all the way out here from. What's the funny thing? I had something for it. Damn it,
You always do this with bits.
Indiana. I had a thing, but it's Indiana. Land of
Land of the
Today's
Gear.
a
land
special
of
episode
potholes
for
and
two
mud
reasons.
pens. We also have our photographer, Undefined Graphics,
Yeah.
Mike Lowy, taking pictures of us. As well, so,
Mike, you want to say hi?
that'll work. Anyway,
That's par for the course for sure for us.
go look him up. Undefined Graphics, Mike Lowy. Buy his stuff, his photos, and his graphic design art. He's very good, super
He's
good.
very
Yeah,
fucking
he will give you the
talented.
best logo you've ever seen in your damn life.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So we're kicking off Halloween with the second iteration of Hometown Horrors. Beep beep beep. Boys, for those uninitiated, what is a hometown horror?
Wait, can we do just a smidge of housekeeping?
Yeah, we are. You're
right.
fighting over your
Take a
whole
lead.
fucking part. Clap above your head.
Beeping.
Like we've never done this before.
We
Matt,
have
do you see?
we have a new
Tonight's a
patron.
special episode for two reasons.
We have a new patron, Charles Burns. Not to be confused with C. Montgomery Burns. He's an evil guy. Charles is not evil because he's giving us money. He's a good boy.
Yeah, people who give money to other people aren't evil.
No.
How that works.
Yes. So thank you, thank you, Charles Burns. I appreciate it. You're a good boy.
Zowie.
God.
Anyway, we didn't just take a break. So,
Post. Why do we even have post? Why do we even have it?
So
Whatever.
Hometown
just gonna cut
Horrors
that out
is
from
where
now on.
you guys send us your fancy pantsy, super scary stories, and then we either read them on air or we get you on air, and then you can tell us your scary stories, and we'll add in post some super creepy music.
Also, side note, because we had way more submissions than we were
Yeah, we couldn't
thinking
get
we
all
were
of
going.
them.
We're not going to get to all of them, unfortunately.
We
Maybe if we have time, maybe we'll throw a couple extra in there. But as for right now, not everybody got picked, unfortunately. I'm sorry. We love you guys, but also fuck you. So it's fine.
time constraints and all that good stuff. So you understand. I hope.
Nope,
They don't.
Anyway, should we get to
I know you had started saying something about what Hometown Horrors is and like what it entails. So again, like you said, to the uninitiated, what is that, Mike?
I literally just said.
Go ahead and go over it one more time because we just took a very long break.
No, I literally just said it after we took the break.
You
And I
did.
went wowie zowie. I just said it 2 minutes
I
ago.
probably just blocked him out.
It's really easy to do.
You people suck.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
Cool.
I want to do before we do the Hometown Horrors.
The thing is, we're actually really not that drunk.
No,
No, we've been
any
doing
alcohol.
Just
Speaking
the
of,
state.
we had let's
maybe
Speaking
we need
of-
to be.
yeah.
What are you drinking? What are you thinking? There's a bottle here and it's empty. Yeah.
It is so fucking hot in this basement.
Well, summer's here.
Sir, let them nipples fly, my guy.
Here, just stick
Anyway,
'em out.
what are we drinking today, boys? Keep it for the OnlyFans, Jason.
All right, you're right. I gotta.
What
cover
are
them
we?
moneymakers.
Only
What are
nips.
we? Today? What are we today?
Well, we are drinking some white label 100 proof Evan Williams because I remember Matt had suggested that was actually pretty decent in the
Yeah.
Evan Williams catalog, and he's not wrong. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's way better than the Black Label.
Yeah, it's strong.
It is indeed Evan Williams.
Thank you.
It is
not
a
wrong.
whiskey that I am drinking,
It is
And
indeed
it-
of the Evan variety.
and it has taste.
Evan Bill.
Here's when you hear the clink,
No,
drink to.
Matt, what are you drinking?
Evan
What am I
Williams.
drinking?
Yeah.
I'm drinking a combination of shit. I'm drinking that thing that you bought. I'm
Yep.
also drinking a Modelo, and I'm also drinking a Renfield and Sons Canadian Premium Reserve whiskey that I brought with me.
Matt's
I
also
will
not
make
waking
sure
up tomorrow.
that Matt
Yeah.
makes it home tonight.
So we're gonna cheers to a few things tonight. First and foremost, we're gonna cheers to Hometown Horrors. Secondly, we're gonna cheers to Matt being in the room with us.
I'm glad to be
What an
here.
honor! I'm so happy to have you.
I'm so proud to be in your basement.
I'm proud for you to be here. You're never leaving.
Just like our
That's
audience.
You're the new audience
just-
member we've been looking for.
I'll just hang out with the Sun Pump Monster.
Yeah, you become
Skin
the
joggers.
It was always an urban legend until now.
Yeah.
We actually have one. So let's raise a glass and toast to Matt.
Are we doing the toast?
To come on her.
Come on.
Unless you're me, then come in her.
Come.
To come.
When you hear the clink, drink.
Cheers, everyone on Discord.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Jason. Not
What?
you, Jason. Jason Death. We were gonna make one of his drinks. We forgot about it. Wow. We were talking about that
Oh,
last week.
fuck, that's right. Yeah,
Everything gets forgotten.
I completely forgot.
That's we established that that's
Next
a step in
time.
the process of everything. Getting forgotten at some point and then re-remembered is just an essential step.
It has
So-
to be.
I remember
Yeah,
it was something
yeah.
shitty, and it was gonna kill us.
It was Skull.
Oh,
Skull and
great.
something. If I remember.
Fantastic.
But
Potato
yeah.
dip.
Next time.
Yeah, next time I will kill myself and drink a jug of Skull vodka. Like a man that's living in a dumpster
Whoa.
behind a CVS.
Kill yourself and then
Trigger
then
warning.
drink.
yeah, okay.
It'll bring you back to life. So here we go. So I'm gonna start off Hometown Horrors with one of my boys, my friend Tim, that I've known for so long. That wasn't even a proper sentence, but he has a super interesting story, a couple of them, I believe, that I want to go into. So go ahead and unmute him for me, Dumbless, and we're gonna get Tim going. Don't block.
I know.
Okay.
More mouth.
It was a joke.
And we're done.
Tim, can you hear? Can you talk?
Are you here, Tim?
Yeah, I'm here with you. What's up?
My boy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, guys. Thanks. I'm very honored to be on the show once again. Thanks for having me.
You're the reoccurring guest appearance. You've officially been on the show almost as much as Moot.
Almost.
Am I a deluded cryptid then?
Oh my God, you
Yeah.
are.
Do we have our own brand of cryptids?
You are.
What have you guys been doing?
The official
It'd be-
deluded cryptid
what
of
is
the
it,
podcast.
just Deludi lore now.
Yeah.
That's a part
The
of
Delore.
Deludi.
The Delore.
The DeLorean.
No,
What would the second part
Word
of your
associate.
cryptid name be? If you were like Tim the something, what would you be?
I was called Tree a lot in high school.
Tim the tree.
Tim the Ent.
Timoth Tree.
He's going on the
Tree.
bracket for sure.
Putting Tim the Tree on the bracket. Perfect.
So tell us a bit of these stories that you got from me, Tim.
All right, so some number of years ago, like 10 or so years ago, I was out with my brother. My parents were out of the house, and we just went to Target or something because we were bored. Really small town, not much to do. As we were coming home, we were pulling up into the driveway. I throw my car into park, turn it off, and I go to unbuckle the seatbelt, and I hear what honestly sounds like my mother shouting at us from like a faraway distance over my left shoulder. I like, whip my head around to take a look, expecting like them to have just come home or something, but absolutely nobody was there. I look over to my brother. He has the look of, did you just hear that, frozen on his face. So I get out and look around, and I didn't see anybody. It just looked like nobody was around, but it definitely sounded like a voice had shouted, here, or something like that, at us. It was very peculiar.
Shit.
Yeah, it's very strange.
That-
I don't really
Nice.
understand, like, I don't know. It's so strange because, like, I can't imagine a car making a sound that sounds like a human voice.
Yeah,
You've
you
never
don't.
seen the Where car.
You don't
first
exactly
off.
like start up your car and it goes, "Yeah, I'm a car, car."
I'm a car.
Did it sound like it was emitting from the car, or was it like? did
It's
it
so
sound-
weird. It kind of sounded like it came from inside the car, but really far away. That sounds strange. It sounded like somebody was shouting at me from across the street, but it was in the car.
So it sounded
was
like the car
so
was like
bizarre.
a cavern.
Oh,
Almost.
okay.
I guess there was like no echo, but it was distant. Like it sounded like they were trying to shout loud, but it was quiet. If you know what I mean.
Is there somebody trapped in the hood of your car?
You know, man, that was a nasty car when I bought it. So
So maybe it was,
That- it
pedal
was an
power,
old-
You don't know.
yeah, it was an old
Spirit of
granny
a drug dealer
mobile.
that the cartel left in the trunk.
Oh fuck! I wonder if there are like haunted cars from where people have killed people and stuff. And they've just been.
Well, fucking, what's his
Awesome.
name? Has the haunted car. Can't think of his fucking name.
Bender
James
from
Dean.
Futurama. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stephen King,
Yes,
Christine.
same thing.
Same
gonna
exact
say, yeah.
person.
yeah, the where car.
Stephen King's got to get his inspiration from
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, and it's Futurama.
It's Futurama, apparently.
There's
Damn.
You have another
So
one?
I have another one, similar story, a bit more spooky because of the situation. So I was in Indiana with my then girlfriend,
I'm sorry.
visiting her parents. Yeah, it was a disaster. The whole situation, the whole relationship. But we're not here to talk about that. Indiana, basically the middle of the woods. Not too bad. There were some neighbors nearby, but it was a really heavily wooded area, small town, kind of tucked away little house. It was a 2-story house, but the upstairs was like, it was weird. It was like a half upstairs. It only had like 2 or 3 rooms that was only in like one section of the house, and there was no, what you call it, waterworks. What do you call those things?
That's when you waterworks is
Plumbing.
something completely
Pipes
different.
and plumbing.
Yeah, that's a Halo
Plumbing.
2.
There you go. Yeah, this word, whatever you want to call them. Anyways, no plumbing up there.
The
but
water
that's
roads
where we
for
were.
your house.
The water tunnels, the tunnels for your water, the poo tunnels.
Cusco's water.
Water for Cusco.
Water for Cusco. Cusco's water. I can feel it. Anyways, so there's no bathroom up there, is what I mean to be getting at. So, but that's where we were staying. Myself and my girlfriend were staying up there, and the only bathroom was downstairs in the middle of the kitchen, and then in the master bathroom. The master bedroom was the other bathroom. So, like, to get to the only bathroom in the house, you have to walk down the stairs, past the living room, into the kitchen, and there's your bathroom. So, be me, middle of the night, gotta pee, as you do. Start walking downstairs. It's pitch black. There's absolutely, like, I don't see anybody. I don't hear anything. There's nothing going on. I walk past the living room, and I hear somebody say, "Hey." And as soon as they say, hey, I jump and look, expecting to see John standing in his boxers looking at me in my boxers, but there was nobody in the living room. It was completely empty.
Like
So
some
I just-
conjuring shit.
Yeah, I just cursed a little bit and just like, "God damn it," went to the bathroom, pissed as fast as I could.
Hey, fuck.
Basically, it was like, it was like, hey, what the, damn it.
I don't gotta pee anymore.
You didn't investigate
kidding.
deeper? Like, go back?
That-
and-
Fuck. I mean, like, maybe if I was in a better position, but at the time, I would just really wanted to go back to sleep. I just really wanted to go back to sleep.
He was
It
in a very vulnerable spot. He was in his boxers. He had to pee. That was
yeah,
not
it
the
was
time to
boxers,
investigate.
middle of the night. Like, the last thing I needed was to have a conversation with my then girlfriend's father in the middle of the night. Where I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good." Go to the bathroom. I was like, "Oh, nice."
No, I'm just gonna go pull my dick out for a second,
do
make
that
it
too.
piss everywhere.
Just kind of whack.
Great.
But
What the fuck?
That's the noise you make.
yeah, that gave me a good spook. It gave me a good jump.
Holy
I'm quite
fuck
sure
yeah.
I heard it because like my body actually reacted. I was startled. I jumped and then whipped around. So it wasn't inside my head. I reacted to it. And that kind of ties into the last little ghost voice story I have, which is kind of recent. I think sometime. Excuse me about my mic.
How dare you?
I think. How dare
This is a
you.
professional show.
We require
I'm not a
everyone to have
professional
perfect mic technique. So
I am not a
Go-
professional person.
I move away
Oh
from the
my
mic
god,
to breathe.
you are breaking the roadcaster right now. Holy shit, I don't know what you just did, but your whole column turned red. Please do not do that again.
Mike, you got to move away from the mic to breathe.
I'm so sorry.
So about a year ago, I don't know. I can't really remember the scenario that well because it was a completely benign day. I live in a basement. I'm a basement dwelling loser. I was down there completely alone by myself. I just went upstairs to get something, and I don't even remember what. As I'm going upstairs, I hear somebody whisper off to my right, "Tim," and then my body just reacts. I spin around. I say, "Hello." Of course, there's nobody behind me. I go upstairs. I talk to my sisters. Like, "Did you call my name?" She says, "No." And that was the end of that story. It's just like somebody whispered my name in the basement, which is weird because I don't hear voices very often. It's just this one errant voice that asked for me.
Jesus.
Very spooky.
Have you ever had a voice just be like, "Nice cock"?
Yeah, it was when he was
Not
peeing.
even
it, just,
in my dreams.
it was when he was peeing. It just goes.
I have not even had somebody who has a body with a voice like that say that to me. So disembodied voices saying that I think is off the table.
That's fair.
Nice cock.
Can relate.
It's more just bad cock. Like, that's about it.
It's just like,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
Bad dick.
The thick man situations. That's a cock.
That's,
that is
it looks like a
definitely
penis, only smaller.
that's definitely something on your body.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god. Well, shit, that would fucking freak me the hell out. Even like hearing voices. I feel like I've heard several in my life, but then I've also realized that it was either like video in the background or something. I'd be able to rationalize it. I feel like I can't rationalize what you're telling me.
Whose voice do you hear in
Yes.
your head?
I'm not doing this mushrooms bullshit again. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I don't know if this is a good time to just like interject or not, but was that all of your stories?
Those are the three for the voices that I wanted to talk about. I think I've got other spooky
So-
tales, but I can't remember what I've
You're
said or
certain
not said.
you're not like schizophrenic.
Pretty certain.
Well,
I am horribly ADD. That's about the only thing I'm
Okay.
certain of.
that's fair.
But no, going to the point that he said is that like there's been a lot of times where I've thought I've heard voices, but I could chalk it up to what I think it's called pareidolia, where you are like making voices out of sounds because your mind's not really sure what you heard. It's also like when you see faces and things that don't have faces,
Oh,
like your
yeah.
mind puts
That-
together the
that sounds
pieces
like
to make it look like a face.
It's like when you listen to
I'm a doctor, and that's schizophrenia.
I am a doctor.
I'm a
Jason
self-proclaimed doctor.
Jason gave me a doctorate, so
Yeah.
I assume I can be a doctor.
Your official Diluti doctorate.
Yes.
So yeah, like normally I can chalk it up to like, oh, I think my mind is trying to hear voices where there's nothing. But those are situations where I heard a voice and my body had a knee-jerk reaction to the sound that I heard, and that had no source. So, like that's why I find those three really fascinating events.
Well, so I brought this up only because the story I was going to tell tonight is actually like kind of adjacent to like what you're saying. So I figured, I guess I could just go into mine real quick if you guys want.
Yeah, please.
Don't all talk at once.
Please.
I was
We
gonna
just
have
all
Dr.
I'm sorry, we
Stare at
didn't
you.
make you feel self-conscious.
I told Dr. Bish.
That's fine. Mine's super short. It's just so similar to what
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
go
talking
ahead,
about
man.
that I just feel like it fits in right here.
We won't remember later, so
Yeah, I'll forget for sure. So the other day, so I work from home, fixing websites, and I work remotely. So I'm sitting at home the other day. I may have told you guys this. I know you. Actually, I'm pretty sure I told all you guys this. But so long story short, Lissa was on lunch. She comes upstairs, and she had just gone to a bachelorette party for our buddy Mike, Undefined Graphics, and his now wife Barb, and they went. Very good. So she went to a bachelorette party, and she actually brought home some dowsing rods. And
Ooh, bad.
yeah, and honestly, it's.
What is a dowsing rod again? That's the things that they
They're
point
like-
to what you think you want. Or
So basically, it's like two metal rods,
Yeah.
and you have to like calibrate them. You have to be like, show me a yes, and then let them do their thing, and then show me a no, and let them do their thing, etc. I've always been skeptical of dowsing rods, and this certain situation actually kind of made me less skeptical and kind of like, what the fuck? Because being a skeptical person, like I'm not going to try and fudge results of dowsing rods. You know, I'm going to be like, do they work or not?
yeah.
So she's up stairs while I'm working on her lunch, and I'm helping one of my employees out. And while I'm talking to them, we use a program called Slack. I'm sure a lot of remote people use that program. We were talking, like voice chatting, and out of nowhere, this God forbidden, just blood-curdling scream comes through my speaker. And I'm like not even joking. Like full on ghostly scream.
were you listening to torture porn like right before this?
No, I was listening to a girl talk to me, and she stopped talking, and then this happened. And Lissa was there, like she can vouch for this. Like full on, the scream happened. I look over to her, she looks at me, and we're both like, "The fuck was that?" So a little backstory: we see like shadow figures in my house a lot, and I'm almost positive that whatever this
I'm
thing
sleeping
is,
there tonight, by the way.
you are. I see it a lot in my kitchen for some reason, and also in my closet in my room. I'm pretty sure the closet in my room, I have two, but the one main closet is where it lives, and we keep that door shut all the time. So after that scream happens, we like immediately bust out the dowsing rods, and
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
Absolutely.
I need to talk to this thing. And legitimately, like I'm sitting there with the dowsing rods, and it's fucking answering my question. And it's like really fucking weird because, like, yeah, I could have sat there and manipulated them, but I was not. Like, I legitimately was not.
I'm 100% on board with you on this because Kelly came back from the fucking bachelorette party
Yep.
with Lissa, and she told me some weird fucking shit. And Kelly is not one to believe in like supernatural stuff.
What fucking haunted bachelorette party was this?
They went to
They went
Galena.
to the yeah, they did a witch photo shoot and a whole bunch of like,
Yeah, they did like a
spooky
ghost
stuff.
tour and shit. But like seriously, like
Mistake.
I swear on my life that these things fucking worked. And I basically, you know, I asked it. I was like, "Are you malevolent? Are you angry at us? Like, what do you want from us?" Kind of stuff. Well, it was yes and no question. So I didn't. You know. But it didn't say it was angry at us. It didn't, you know, say it was like hateful or wanted us out of here or anything like that. And then tonight, actually, I'm going into my closet because my costume was in there, and I didn't have the light on in my closet. So I literally like the door, like there's a window in my closet, so I don't need to turn the light on most of the time. Like, so I just went and grabbed my costume. As soon as I opened the door and touched the bag that my costume was in, the lights just start going fucking crazy. I swear to God, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Why don't you go ahead and describe to the people that can't see us on Discord what your costume is there, Doug?
Oh yeah, I'm Baphomet.
Yep, you are Baphomet.
And like I literally like, so you know, hail Satan for sure. But I literally I walked in there, the lights start flickering like crazy. I grab the bag and I just go, sorry, and just close the door and fucking walk.
Hey, I'm just grabbing this and bye.
Apologies.
Like
I
not
know you're
even
from
gonna.
Florida, but you could pass for a Canadian from that story.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know you were in here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I just think it wants attention. I don't think it wants to be like.
It just wants to be heard.
Yeah, you probably get fucking lonely. Being hanging around in purgatory.
If I remember later, maybe we can do some dowsing rod stuff.
Hell
in my
yeah,
house.
we should, this is like the night to do it for sure.
Yeah, so,
Absolutely.
But that's my story. I just thought
Fuck
it was
yeah.
like very similar because
Yeah.
disembodied voice happening, and it was through the
That's
electronics. You know,
You both were dressed like
Very
Baphomet.
compelling.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
both in a car.
it was a very very interesting situation for sure.
Well,
Very compelling, absolutely.
Tim, thank you so goddamn much for coming back this
Twice.
year. Yeah, if
Yo,
you,
thanks for having me.
I need you.
Have some more spooky shit
Yeah,
happen.
we need you to seek out terrifying stuff to give you some gray hairs and reduce the livelihood of your of your body and self. To lose several
I'm taking
years.
care of that already.
Okay, perfect. That means we're not infringing. So yeah, if you want to come back next year, if you got some more spooky shit for us, please, please, please do so. But thank you so much for coming on and talking.
Next time they talk to you, talk back and see what happens.
Ooh,
Well, I'll try to. I asked hello. It didn't say anything.
Yeah, if it yells, if it
Didn't really
goes,
want to-
if it goes, hey, be like, what?
what do you want?
Be
Rate
really,
my cock.
be really aggressive at it. Like next time it talks, you just be like, "Fuck." Pull a Zach Bagans.
What do you want?
Well, awesome. Yeah, thanks, Tim. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, man. We talked about this a long time ago, but you mentioned maybe wanting to do like an astral projection episode, and I'd
Yes,
still love
yes,
to talk
yes,
to you
please.
guys about that sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll get in
let's-
touch
let's
with
do that
it's
for
it's
sure.
reeling off a spooky season, but our spooky season for us is always.
Yeah, pretty much. So
After this episode, I'll probably hit you up.
Matt,
Well,
do you
that'd be
want to
super.
astral project?
all the time. Yeah.
you wanna project that ass?
Project that ass.
Well, let's
On-
get on to the next caller, shall we, boys?
We shall.
Absolutely.
Tim, thanks, buddy.
Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna
so much.
we're gonna put you back on mute, but you're welcome to hang out if you want, buddy.
You are on
I think
me
I
now.
will.
All right, awesome. See you, bud. Wowie, Mr. Zowie. First name Wowie, last name Zowie.
It's always
no,
middle
that was
name.
really
What's middle name?
George.
Wowie George Zowie.
That's fucking perfect.
No, so that was really awesome.
I'm happy he came back.
Tale, yeah, a couple tales we got from
Yeah,
Tim.
not you, Doug.
Veteran, yeah, and Doug, I guess.
Doug's story.
Yeah. Fuck Doug's story.
We now have another spooky story from a patron of ours.
Yes.
They go by Dr. B, or as we call them, Dr. Bitches.
Yeah, Dr. Bitches.
Dr.
So,
Bitches.
Dr. Bitches, paging Dr. Bitches, are you there?
I guess so.
Dr. Bitches is in the house.
Hello.
So where'd you get
Hi.
your doctorate from?
Like my actual doctorate or my fake doctorate?
No, your bitches. Doctor.
Now you have to go over both.
Yeah.
I got my pharmacy, my PharmD at Midwestern University in Downers Grove.
Very nice.
And then my other doctorate is I bought it from a guy on the street. He unfolded a very small, like when you're in grade school and you make like the little footballs out of the paper and you
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took one of those out of his, like from behind his balls and gave it to me, and it said my name.
I was
And
over.
that's how you
It's
become
a
a
tank
doctor.
Is the
Yeah.
university like BU for like?
Don't
bitches
take my
U?
joke. I'm not saying University. She graduated from Bitches University.
Bitches University, absolutely.
Waiting
Hell
for her to
yeah.
stop with her bit so I could be like, no, you're wrong. It's from BU, Bitches University.
You could have. I'm pretty drunk, so you could have done whatever you wanted.
DM
Whatever.
me with the deets. on that because I need some of this taint doctor that.
I'll get you some. Don't worry.
Matt lost his taint
Also-
on the drive over here, so he's in need of dire help.
Also from a Downers Grove. Hey, local. That's
Very
cool.
local, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you guys dox yourself all the fucking time. I am like down the fucking road. Most of you. So every time someone says something, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta shut the fuck up and I gotta stop saying things because
To be fair, it's not hard to find where we are.
Yeah. Oh,
Right
we've hung out
now-
on Mike's lawn
no,
a
no.
few times, looking in the windows.
right
yeah.
now where you guys are is like 20 minutes from where I work.
Okay.
How wild.
It's terrifying.
Anyway, where that is
This exact address.
exact
Somewhere in
address.
Hawaii.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Local. The hometown. Hometown
Hometown
horror.
horrors. The point of the fucking episode.
All right, so drunk
Hell
doctor
yeah.
bitches. Let's hear these spoopy stories of yours.
Okay. I'm kind of just gonna read what I sent because
That works.
you know.
That's fine. Yeah. Give it
Also,
some.
what was the name that like Peckle? What did you give us?
What?
Puckus? I thought you had like a synonym, a pseudonym.
What is he talking
I think she gave us our actual name.
Oh, did you? Okay, you said something like Peckles or something, and I was just—I don't know.
Dr.
About
Bitches,
what?
aka
I don't know.
Pickles.
Continue. You're good. I'm
Okay.
drunk.
Also, give it some eerie air to it because we're gonna put some creepy music behind you. But make it
Okay.
make it count.
See, this is where I'm worried because I feel like I sound like a sociopath because this is just how my family is.
That's perfect.
So
That's perfect.
okay. So just background. I'm sorry if this is long. My dad is the youngest of 9 kids. We're very fucking Irish. We're a Southside Chicago Irish family, and every single person in my family has a story that they've murdered someone. Whether that's true or not, who knows? Whatever. Like my one uncle, if he knew that someone was messing around with my aunts or something, he would invite them to a bar. They would say, "Let's have a conversation about it." He'd buy them a drink, and then he would punch them close range in the face and just lay their head down on the bar.
It's very Irish.
Yeah, and then the police would
favorite
come
shop.
and take them away. So, there was a bar on the south side of Chicago called Brew Bakers. It's not there anymore because it was a piece of shit. But they used to have a wall that was full of IDs of the shitheads they kicked out. And Brew Bakers was the kind of place where we would go. We'd play Guitar Hero with the bartenders and stuff, and then 10 o'clock would hit and they'd take everything out, like all the bar stools, all the expensive stuff, because people would get into fights there.
Ooh.
So they had IDs all over the
Guitar Hero
wall.
bar? So like swinging plastic guitars at each other and shit?
No. I'm sure they hid those two. I don't remember.
I went to a
was-
bar in Vegas that had a Guitar Hero just like front and center. So
Hell yeah.
just saying.
Those places are great. But if you go to a
I'm
place,
imagining some drunk Irish fucks just hitting each other over the head with plastic guitars.
it's the kind of bar where like it has a liquor license that's way longer than any other bar there. So everybody goes there once they're all saucy. And they have pictures of people they've kicked out from getting arrested or whatever. And 5 of my cousins and uncles are on the wall. So they would pull me to the side because they saw my last name. And once the line was gone, they had to make sure I wasn't kicked out before. That's the kind of family I'm talking about. So whatever. But I'm talking about my Uncle Tom today. He started showing up at family parties when I was maybe 17. It might have been earlier than that because I'm like 37 and I was very young, probably early teens maybe. He used to come with my Aunt Carol, who's my dad's sister, and she's also my godmother. Incredibly sweet. She's very funny. And he seemed to fit her really well. He's very tall. He always wears like Hawaiian shirts, but they're buttoned down, like 3 buttons down. And there's all this like hair and gold chains and shit. Right. Nicest dude though. He's like a teddy bear. He owned a business. He seemed rich and friendly and we really liked him. So, all the kids were super cool with him, but my family was always guarded. No one seemed to like him. It seemed like he knew everyone too, even family members that I didn't meet until later on because our family's super big and crazy. So Aunt Carol went through a really bad divorce before I was even born. She and Tom had a Vegas wedding. They bought an amazing house that we always had Christmas Eve at. It was great. And my mom loved that he made really strong brandy Alexanders. He always brought his own ingredients every Christmas, and it was the only time I saw her drink hard liquor. So maybe 6 or 7 years ago, my dad came home really fucked up because Tom was cheating on Aunt Carol, And he and his older brothers and sisters got together at a bar to discuss what to do, if anything. My mom was already in bed, and me and my sister were just sitting there kind of like shocked at what was going on. My dad just kept saying he should have stayed in fucking Mexico, which didn't seem odd to me at the time because Tom and Aunt Carol went to Acapulco every year. They were retired, so they would spend the winters down there like at like shitty motels that charge like $15 a day. And we had asked them a couple times like what's going on, and Tom told us that he owns some like holistic hotels down there where they did yoga and they did all this other stuff, and that's how he had a lot of money. And we would spend a lot of time in like non-touristy areas in Acapulco before the cartels were really bad. So I started asking my dad questions because I was like, okay, like, let's go. What the fuck is this about? And I asked him, did you mean at the hotels? And my dad said no, because Tom ran away to Mexico because he killed a 23-year-old kid outside a bar in a South Side suburb in 1981. He was probably around 34 at the time, but he wasn't put into prison until he was about 38. So nothing super spooky. It's just, you know, I had my Uncle Tom, the murderer, at my confirmation. Yeah. So
that's fucked.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fucked. Yeah, that's
He's
like
like the
something
nice-
that's actually.
if you met this guy, you would have no idea. He's the nicest, like
Is this like a
skipping through the.
it's like a Ted Bundy situation where he's like super personable, super charismatic, and then all of a sudden, oh, he fucking killed a dude.
And he's,
I'd say more believable than Bundy, honestly. And it's really strange because we all loved him and we could never understand why like our aunts and uncles were kind of weird about it, except Aunt Carol, because everyone loves Aunt Carol.
Everybody loves Aunt Carol.
Aunt Carol's great.
He's fucking awesome.
So this happened before my parents were even married, I guess. There used to be, there's a mall on the south side, and there were restaurants in that area, and it was in one of those restaurants. My Uncle Tom stabbed him to death. He was like a 23-year-old kid. My dad said it was no reason at all was the reason why, which always kind of was interesting because my family likes to explain away bad situations. Like we have a DUI lawyer, we have a assault lawyer.
Very Irish.
Yeah, we have lawyers. So, it was kind of crazy. And from what I could find out online myself, Tom was let out on bail due to the fact that at the time he was married with 3 kids and had a business, and he went to Mexico using a friend's name and passport. He was convicted after a jury deliberated for 12 hours for murder and bail jumping. And he wrote the circuit court judge at the time in Cook County saying that he left because he knew he wouldn't get a fair trial. And there's actually a news article about it from 1986 in the Chicago Tribune.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
I'm just going to read the part that.
Instagram or something.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can you read that out?
Yeah, I can read it.
Hell
Just part of
yes.
it.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to like be excited
Docs.
about
That's all right. That's all
terrible
right.
family history.
She already
Holy
said she's
shit.
like a down the road from us.
I know, right? Don't tell.
It's a-
We might have to bleep out some of this because you just mentioned how
We'll vet it,
Uncle
don't
Tom
worry. Yeah.
killed a guy, and then you also said you're 20 minutes away from us, and now you're doxing Uncle
We'll-
Tom.
we will-
So
Yeah.
we might have to censor
Yeah.
a few things.
We'll vet it,
to
don't worry.
save my.
That's
butt.
okay. I dox myself a lot. Anyway. So from the article, it was he asked the judge to please go on with the trial so that I will know what is going to happen to me, and added, "This running around is for the birds, and I don't like it."
Uncle Tom's a badass.
Yeah. Fucking
Jesus.
just chains, hairy chest, fucking.
Fucking get on with it.
Yeah. He was arrested on June 17th of 1985, which is my birth year, as he crossed the border into the United States near San Diego. A customs agent was checking records and learned that he was wanted on a murder warrant, which also bore his alias. 3 witnesses testified at the trial that they saw him fighting with the guy in the parking lot before the guy was stabbed 3 times in the stomach and chest. They had been drinking in the bar, and neither of them knew each other. And then I put, Tom never owned a fucking hotel. He was doing odd jobs and shit to get by. Aunt Carol was friends with them, kept in touch with them, and he came back because she asked him to serve his time, and he did. she visited him as much as they could, and she fell in love. And when he got out earlier than planned, they stayed together. And nothing's happened after that. I'm pretty sure my uncle and his sons beat the shit out of him, and the cheating stopped. But he's still around. I saw him like maybe a month or two ago at my uncle's 80th birthday, and we talked about weed gummies for an hour.
So it sounds like he's kind of realized that okay, I used to be a piece of shit, and there's stuff that I have to do to atone for that.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
There's
and part of it
things in my past.
with the way my job is, I feel like I'm the only nice one to him because I don't know, in my job I have to pretend to really like pieces of shit. Like we have a lot of pedophiles that come in and fucking awful fucking people, and I have to treat them like they're great people.
A
And
Hippocratic oath.
I can understand that because I've gotten more hugs than I care to mention from neo-Nazis.
yeah,
So.
Oh yeah. When the pedophile comes to my when the pedophile comes to my store in a Lamborghini, I'm like, oh okay.
Good, you're living your best life apparently.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
Oy.
that's all I have. Uncle Tom is. If anyone ever met him, he's a super, just like a sweetheart. You would never know that he just randomly killed a dude because he could.
You know,
God damn.
some people say ghosts are
No, dude,
not
real
knowing
life
that
is
your
scarier.
Irish uncle is murderer man. That can be also.
Yeah.
Like
I murdered a guy once
you did.
with a trident.
Do you need a lawyer?
Is this an Anchorman reference?
Not at all.
Oh, that's where you're going.
Oh,
I'm gonna lay low
whale's
for a
vagina.
while though.
Holy shit! Thank you so fucking much for coming on and actually sharing that.
Yeah.
I'm just skipping
That was
right over that,
badass.
Doug.
Thank you.
Just blowing right past that.
My only contribution.
No, that's holy. Like sharing a real story with us. That's fucking crazy.
Oh,
And,
were the others fake, Jason?
Yeah.
like okay. When I say real, I mean non-paranormal. I guess. God damn it! Fuck you, Mike.
I don't, and that's just it. It's like paranormal. I don't know. Nothing seemed. I constantly think I'm like not afraid of anything anymore because like paranormal shit does not freak me out at all. Like, you got a ghost in your house? Cool. We're gonna fuck. Like, this is how it's gonna go.
Hang on,
But, like-
hang on.
Even I'll fuck with that. But
Don't
like
back
shit like
Zach Bagans. We're not fucking ghosts here.
but shit like this, I'm kind of like, if I tell this story to people, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Are you okay?" And I'm gonna be like, "No," but we pretend we are.
I mean, I feel like that's something that you have in common with all four of us is pretending to be okay and smiling through it. But that is fucking heavy. Like, holy shit. I don't even know what I would think if I found out that somebody in my very close family was a murderer.
It's one of those things where if like my dad told me it was like my Uncle Joe or my Uncle Chuck, I'd be like, absolutely, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
they murdered a bunch of people, that's cool. But like Uncle Tom, it's a little weird.
Yeah, from how you described him, he sounds very just, I don't know, normal.
Sounds
kinda
like your average,
happy,
everyday, normal guy.
just an
Mhm.
everyday normal motherfucker.
Except
that
for the
sound
Hawaiian
is.
shirts and the pinky
And the
rings,
chain.
but that's
I
fine.
know that sounds awesome.
He
Sounds right up Mike's alley for
you
sure.
kind of thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm a Hawaiian shirt boy. They're
No,
nice.
you're a pinky ring kind of guy.
guy.
You look like you should have a big fat pinky ring from like your graduating class of 2020 or whatever year you were born.
Good.
Yes, you also get rings when you graduate from your mother's womb.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, this
There's-
one.
there's the
Oh my
pinky
god,
ring.
here's the pinky ring.
The
one with
haunted
the
ring.
creepy ass,
The haunted ring.
the haunted ring from your fucking house. Here you go, give that to Mike. Put it on your pinky.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Pedges / Paggles.
Dr. Bitches. But so okay, I do need to ask:
Wait.
are you addicted to Peggle?
Okay, why was I really drunk and like typed something
No,
about
Mike
Peggle?
made this up.
Oh, okay, because I do like Peggle a lot. Not gonna lie.
To
I
be
haven't
fair,
thought about Peggle since I had an Xbox 360.
yes,
Yep.
that's all.
Best,
I used to get
best version.
I used to
Best
get
version.
drunk as fuck to that. I had the PC version, so I had the like the one with the head crabs from Half-Life 2 and shit like that. Yeah, it was all weird. But I got drunk as hell to that game. I would say 3 to 4 nights out of the week while I was in college. It was fantastic.
Sometimes you just gotta take 3 blunts to the dome and play some Peggle
Play
on your
some
Xbox 360.
Unicorn pinball, real quick.
I will
man.
say I think the groundhog was the best one. If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
no, I'd agree. Yes.
Maybe it was a beaver. I'm not really sure at this
Whatever
point
lived
anymore.
in the floor.
The fuck is
I got-
Peggle?
Mike, you're 80. We get it.
If you want to know what Peggle is, just message Dr. B and she'll explain the whole thing to you.
Probably.
So there's this thing. It's called pegging.
Thank you.
It's very similar.
Thank you, Dr. B, for coming on today. That's super swell of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you have any other scary stories, whether it be Irish mob stories or ghost, let us know and we'll have you on next year.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Who do we have on deck next?
Let's go with our
boyos.
boy Simple Simon. Simple Simon, are you ready?
Simple Simon?
Can you drop a yes in the chat if you're ready?
Semi and Simon.
We got.
Zowie!
Damn it!
We didn't take a break.
We got
no.
someone super special as well on with us. We have Simple Simon, aka Christian, with us today. Hello,
Hello, hello.
hello,
Howdy.
hello.
Please gonna keep saying that at you until you say
Too
something
drunk for
else.
this. Please, let's move on.
So I hear.
Please dump your spook load into us.
Yeah. So first off, what state are you from?
So I am in Central Virginia. I am around Lynchburg, around Roanoke area, literally smack dab in the middle of Lynchburg. There is
Okay.
nothing to fucking do here.
And now we need your social.
Yep. And credit card
it's
number?
345.
No. So what kind of story do you have for us today?
So the first one that comes to mind is one that happened a few months ago. It is along the line of Tim's in terms of spooky voices that I have zero fucking explanation for.
We love that. Love to hear it. Yeah, by all means, please fucking dump into us with your spooky ass story.
So, a couple months ago, I was homesick from work. I work at a daycare. You know, if I'm sick, I don't want to, go to work and get the kids sick. Whatever. So I stayed home from work. I was taking a nap, and it was around like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I woke up to this really weird sound. I was like, all right, cool. What the fuck is that? I sit up, I listen for a second, and I hear what is distinctively like male voices. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but I heard, like, I live with my parents, so it wasn't my dad, it wasn't my mom, it wasn't anybody I recognized that would have access to our house, because, family, friends, and all that. So my immediate thought is like, oh god, someone broke into our house. I'm not going downstairs to get shanked.
That's fair.
Fuck our, personal items. I'm not going home. I'm not going downstairs and risking, risking anything. So I waited a couple minutes. I waited about like 15 minutes ish. And for context, I live in this wooden house, this little cabin style house. It's really nice. I love it. But there is a zero sound gate, whether it's between rooms or like outside in the driveway. And I didn't hear anything drive off or drive up.
So you can hear everything like within a certain distance, like a decent
Pretty
distance.
much, yeah.
Okay.
So I can hear if there are like deer scampering about. I can hear if there are squirrels on the roof. I can hear if there are cars driving in the driveway. I didn't hear any of that shit. And my dog, she is a sweetheart, but she still barks at new people she doesn't recognize. And I didn't hear her go off at all. And I live right above the fucking kitchen and stuff, and that's where I heard the voices. So I wait a couple minutes, I go downstairs, and I see nothing. I go downstairs, I see nothing has been moved, my door is still locked from the inside. I check around my dad's music room, I don't see anything out of place. I check their bedroom just in case, because my mom has like pretty expensive jewelry. I don't see anything out of place. I just hear these voices with zero explanation of who they are, where they came from, what the fuck in general, and it freaked me out, I'll be honest.
Holy shit.
Somebody might live in your walls.
Several people,
Are
maybe.
you the boy from the movie
That's
The Boy?
impressive, because my walls are literally just like single wood planks nailed together. Like,
So they're very thin. Like, don't judge. But that
yeah,
could be-
exactly. They're super thin. If you're living in my walls, then more power to you, honestly.
Jokes aside, though, holy fuck, that's creepy as shit. Like, and
Yeah, no, I was super fucking confused. I thought it was just because I was like waking up from a nap. I was sick at the time.
and
But,
you still live there.
Yeah, I still live there because if the ghost isn't like poltergeist level, then fuck it.
He's
You're
just
chill.
he's just fucking with you on a psychological level. Like,
Yeah, no, I
making
don't mind
sure you do
every now and
therapy
then. It's like
20
watching
years from now.
It's like watching a scary movie in real life. It's fun. But
And-
as long as you're not killing me, I'm cool with you. Honestly.
It's like, okay, so to me, it's like watching a scary movie that you can't turn off.
Well,
that's what
pretty
this.
much, yeah.
Jeez.
Pretty
That's what I'm
accurate.
saying, though. Like, if it's a friendly ghost, like,
Give him a
just
sandwich.
be polite, let them do
It's
their
just
thing.
Casper.
That's
He's
why
just
they're in the
hanging
kitchen.
out.
Yeah, just a. I just had a theory about Casper. Never mind. We'll go down that rabbit hole on a bonus episode. So
Can't wait.
you said you still live in this house, right?
Yeah, so I still live with my folks. I'm trying so hard to be quiet because you're sleeping right now.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Can
How
you scream bloody murder for me?
can you play Bloody Mary?
Did he kiss your dad?
So is this like a regular like thing? Like, can you benchmark like when this type of activity happens in your house, or is this just like a one-off type thing?
So far, it's been a one-off. I can't
Okay.
really tell because 2 people have died here, albeit of natural causes. But I didn't learn that until after I already experienced this. I was like, all right, cool. More hauntings are gonna happen. Sick.
Hey man, at least you're not bored.
That is true. It is never a dull moment because especially since I live a third shift life now. So I'm
Oh.
sleeping during the day, and on my nights off, I'm either here with you guys or
Yep.
I'm just kind of up trying to kind of maintain that sleep schedule.
I can
And
only
I will
partially
hear
understand that
shit
life.
downstairs.
Huh? I'm so sorry. What did you say?
I said, and I will hear shit downstairs, like people walking around the kitchen. But like, well, my parents are at work, and
There's no one
I'm
else
just
in the
like,
house.
"All right." No, it's just me and my dog, and half the time, my dog is upstairs sleeping with me in my bed. So, all this weird like sounds and shit, I have zero explanation for. Like, yeah, we have deer outside and stuff like that, and squirrels because we live in like a little tucked away part of the neighborhood.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear a squirrel's voice though from inside.
Squirrel.
Not their voice, but I can hear them like
Squirrel.
pitter patter on the roof and shit.
Oh yeah, like the footsteps. But I mean, you very clearly said you heard like people.
I heard a distinctly like
A
adult
voice.
male voice,
Right.
like 1 or 2 of them that I did not recognize.
I don't.
It is-
So this is just a
Freaked me the fuck out.
PSA from Doug. If you go to Amazon.com, you can just buy
Yeah.
ghost hunting equipment.
Yes.
The dowsing rod.
just get yourself an
I'm tempted,
an EMF
honestly.
reader, a spirit box, whatever it may be.
You know what would be a really good idea for like a. I mean, it'd be definitely PR, but like a giveaway would be like we hold some kind of event and whatever happens, like the winner gets like a full fucking ghost hunting kit
I
or
think
some
we should
shit.
go to Simple Simon's house,
100% down.
hang out in his kitchen.
We could also just go to your kitchen. And
Yeah.
Can I be a
Point
part of the
microphones.
contest? Because I want
I
those
mean,
things.
if you want to make the drive to Central Virginia, then by all means, be my fucking guest.
You're
But-
only about
West Virginia.
Don't you rude.
no,
Ed.
not West Virginia. That's incest territory.
you're only about you're only like 20 minutes away from us, man. It's okay.
Yeah, 20 minutes if you know you.
only 20
discount.
minutes in a day or two.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Well, because we're terrible at planning things, we wanted to do a spooky recording
We did.
location this year, but life has gotten in the way of that. So maybe offhand at some point.
To be fair, we
next
found a
year.
location. We just don't have.
Listen,
power
man, if
there.
I can get anything, you guys will be the first to know. Like,
Seriously.
it'll be Discord first thing.
All right.
Oh, fucking absolutely! Let the
Sweet.
Discord know. Let us know. Like if you do actually like find a measurable or recorded sound or something, holy shit! Please send it to us.
Turn us into the drunk version of Zach Baggins.
Yeah.
Please.
What's really fucked up is that, like, throughout all the houses I've lived in this small town, in this area, because I never really moved out of state, so much weird shit has happened. Like, we were pre-gaming in the general chat, as we do. And I was telling them about one time where I came home in an older house where all the doors were locked, but my dogs were outside. How the fuck does that happen?
Holy shit!
Like-
That's like fucking Colorado space when the llamas are out. That's
Dude, exactly.
That's fucking fucked up.
I don't know how the fuck could explain it, because like my dad's a dude. We got like a doorbell camera and shit like that. None
Plus-
of that off. Like
I feel like you'd know where your dogs are.
exactly.
You
I
should.
literally got off the
should.
bus. I walked to my house, and my dogs were chilling outside. And I go to check the door to see if it's unlocked in case my mom or dad came home for like lunch or something. And no, they're just chilling outside. All the doors are fucking locked, and we don't know what the fuck happened.
Jesus Christ. Jason Bourne.
Dude, I can Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne on you guys like at least once a year. I have so many fucking weird, unexplainable shit.
Just so talking about random ghost animal, well, not ghost animals, but animals adjacent to ghosts. I don't remember. Did I tell my fucking ghost cat story when I was on our last one?
Oh,
Did I?
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I remember Mike's fucking
Nice.
bridge and Ghost Cop, the thin blue line.
I do remember that now, yes.
But I don't remember Doug's any fucking
No,
ghost
you didn't.
story.
You said it kind of like offhandedly off air.
That's really all it is. It's not story worthy, but like, so I had a cat when I was growing up in my house.
Well, you did
and-
tell this.
Anyway,
It
keep
was in
going.
the basement. You still see its
Oh
little
shit!
shadow.
Yeah,
you
this
did
is
tell us
the
from last year.
basement drapery.
Oh, you're right.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
no, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
so I did. Okay, cool.
I told you guys. No one listens
I'm
to me.
big fan. I'm sorry.
Good night.
Oh my god.
We talk so
well.
much. I don't even remember what I talk about anymore.
I don't remember the last 3 episodes we did. Like, there's just so much information, but
Don't worry, Jason. Neither do I. I was drunk the whole time.
aren't we all?
Welcome
and
to the
that's why
club.
we love you guys.
Well, thank you so much for the spooky serious stories,
Yeah.
Christian /
Yeah, man. Fucking anytime. Like I said, I got plenty for next year, years after. I'm 100% down anytime.
Maybe.
Oh, we-
I mean, we have a bunch of stories.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you please hang on to those stories, because if you want to come back on next year for some more hometown horrors, we will absolutely have you. Honestly, this, as we've seen, this might turn like a month-long thing. Like, because I
Yeah.
don't. We've gotten so many fucking stories that we can't.
I know.
We
Right,
can't
that's what I'm
cover
getting at. So we have like a lot, some more content than one
Oh,
episode
yeah.
can do justice to.
Yeah.
Like we had 10 just straight stories as is, not including one or two including who talked tonight. So it's
exactly.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, hold on to them, but like you are gonna make sure that none of us sleep tonight.
That's the goal. I hope all of you just stay awake. Either wake thinking of the sad cat of the profile picture of just Simple Cyan. Fuck, I cannot speak.
You want to do a drink with us real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
like, oh, it is a sad
Raise your
cat. I had
daughters.
no idea.
Do you have a?
Look at how sad it is.
Can you give us an original Simple Simon toast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hand me alcohol.
Let me know
Hold
whenever
on.
you're ready.
Give us 1 sec.
I'm not ready.
Doug's not ready.
It's already on.
I know. I did that on purpose.
It's gonna oxidize. We leave it uncapped.
Sort it quick.
All right. I think we are ready. I think we're ready. Yeah. Give us a toast.
All right,
right.
I know we're ready because Mike's on his phone, not paying attention. Here we go, folks.
So, here's the ghost. Here's to the fucking deluded Discords. I fucking love you guys. And as always, come honor.
Come
on.
on. Hell yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
We
y'all.
love you.
Wow, what noises?
Crush that better.
You really tried.
Crush it
I'm
better.
doing it. Props for the attempt.
I really appreciate your effort. You're doing your best, man.
Well, we appreciate you, Christian / Simon. Shall we have another special guest on? Do we have time for one more?
We should special a guest.
I think we have
Two.
time for 1 to 2 more.
1 to 2 more?
Simple Simon, do you have anything that you would like to impart to the people listening? Any special information?
Tell us your 5 top hopes, dreams, and fears.
In 4 seconds.
And
None of
go.
them, because I'm a depressed piece of shit. But stay fucking spooky, and I love all of you in the Discord. It has been the most fun I've had in months. Thank you guys so much.
It's a special place.
Oh,
Love to hear it.
The Discord's a fucking fantastic place. Goddamn, so much for coming on and sharing.
I'm so glad I didn't have to nuke it.
I know, you had your finger on the button the whole time, but
I was ready to go.
Good job, everybody.
yeah, good job for not being pieces of shit. So they'll just have to nuke you.
You saved yourselves without realizing.
Oh yeah.
All right, Simple Simon, thank you so much for coming on, and we will talk to you.
Wowie. George Zowie.
I'm so happy that we have like a very, very static cut point phrase that happens. You just shot that off. Okay, whatever.
Mike, you have to be up early.
That's why it's a small board.
It's just small.
I'll share it with you. It's okay. So we have Wolf Slore with us today. Hello.
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 Call me Tyler if you want.
Tyler it is then. As you wish, my
no,
liege.
Mike.
Yes?
Is it Wolf's lore or is it Wolf's lore?
Wolf's Law.
Lore. Wolves and lore are two different.
Is it
Okay.
Is it Pet
Separated.
Smart?
I really,
or Pet
I really
Smart?
do enjoy the word slore though.
Lord.
Absolutely.
Mike, your fidgeting is causing problems.
Yeah, it's not great.
So Wolf's Lore, I heard from a little birdie that you had a story for it. 2 of them.
I do. I have a bunch of really weird encounters with the paranormal, but there are 2 big ones that I'd like to share.
Oh, give them to
Please,
Because
for the
both of
love
them
of
have
God.
witnesses around them.
Give Mike a reason to come tonight.
Good. Go.
So the first one, I had to have been like 5 or 6, and I'm watching television with my mother in our apartment. It's and we're watching and everything, and so I end up asking my mother, "Yo, who's the man standing in our closet?" And she's like, "Excuse me? Like, what are you talking about?"
Another ghost
That's
in
a-
a closet.
I want you to
Absolutely.
know. I want you to know that I probably made the same facial reaction that your mother made when you said that. Just what?
And I was all like, yeah, there's a man. He's standing there. He's wearing like jeans and a long shirt with, red and black checkers, like plaid, all of this stuff. And she's all like, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, flash forward, she started asking around. Turns out the downstairs neighbor's husband had died, and that was the outfit he was wearing when he passed away.
Shit.
Whoa.
And for whatever reason, he was just chilling in our closet.
Maybe he got those
I'm
clothes.
sorry, what?
He got those clothes from the bar
Yeah.
closet. Yeah.
You heard. You heard.
I did, but it took a minute to process that.
See, that's the kind of paranormal shit that I want to witness.
Like
I
in
wanna
real
see a
life, you want
full-ass-
to wake up and there's just somebody in your fucking closet?
He's already got somebody in
I
his
do have
closet.
someone in my
That's
closet. It's me, but no, just kidding. No, I want to see a full-on apparition. Like I don't want to see like, not to piss off the ghost in my own house, I guess, but like I want to see a full-on apparition, not just like a shadow person in my kitchen or like lights
You
flickering.
don't want evidence of a ghost. You want evidence of a ghost.
I want to see a ghost. I want to like catch
wanna
it off
fuck a
guard and
ghost.
film it. I mean, you don't have to tell everyone.
Listen, I won't say anything to anyone, but if you just pop in and out real fast, I just want to see.
I just want a Ghostbusters because busting makes me feel good.
Sounds like a new Deludi slogan. Bustin' just makes me feel good.
That's the
That's the song,
Ghostbusters slogan. Unfortunately. Anyways, you had a
Doug
second
comes out of
story.
the closet and then busts in.
This one is much later. I had to have been high school, and it's like one of, I think, the first and last times I like jaywalked across a busy road with there were some friends, and we were headed somewhere, and they end up taking off across the street. There's still cars coming, and I lag behind them, like that moment of hesitation, and then I take off. And there's a moment about 4/5 of the way across the road where like time slows down. I realized I'd lagged too far behind and I was going to be like straight up hit by a car. And all of a sudden there's the feeling of hands against my back and I just go flying and I hit that sidewalk and tumble. Like something straight up pushed me, man.
Fuck. So, okay, have you seen
This
the movie?
ghost is trying to beat you up in the streets, man.
You ever just had your ass whooped by a ghost?
Have you you ever pulled
I'm
up
about
to your
to
house?
fight this ghost. Damn, that ghost kind of hit hard.
That's how Zach Baggies be.
Has your wife texted you and said, "Hey, I saw something in the Ring recorder last night. Looks like you got your ass handed to you by yourself."
It's just
What?
Fight Club.
What happened?
What
Can you explain?
I'm so sorry that we're making light of this. That's kind of what we do, but that would
Oh
be
no, absolutely.
fucking horrifying if I actually experienced that.
Bush-
If I'm being
Well, I was
honest.
gonna say it's one of those things that like I legitimately thought I was gonna die there. I was just gonna be hit by a car because I made one bad decision. But no, something straight up like saved my life. Like I felt the hands dig into my back and launch me forwards.
So after this happened, did you okay, was there like a deity you turned to? Did you turn to like
I was literally
someone and
just
say
thinking
thank
that.
you? Were you? I'm wondering.
You gotta hail.
I wouldn't say
It's near death. Like I need to know.
I wouldn't say a deity. There's always been, I would say, almost a guardian spirit, like one of those. I catch movements out of the corner of my eye, just a figure on
Okay.
occasion, and I figure it's that. So it's all like,
You've got a
All
guardian
right.
angel.
Guardian angel. Well,
yeah.
Or guardian devil, depending on who you are.
I would prefer a guardian demon.
Do you okay? Do you mind if
Angels
I
are
ask a
creepy
very,
looking.
very personal question right now?
Absolutely.
You can say go fuck yourself as much as you want, but are you religious?
How big is
Let's
your
not
anus?
get into this.
I am not. I grew up in a semi-religious family, but
Okay.
I am
Which religion?
Southern Baptist.
Okay. So you have something you know about Christian guilt, then, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's feeling it right now. I heard it. I heard it in his voice.
He did.
I-
he felt guilty for answering me.
I to be fair, I grew up in an evangelical fucking Christian family.
I was confirmed Catholic. I know all about guilt.
Mike and I covered this on the bonus episode that came out last week.
Guess who didn't listen to that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why Dustin only makes me feel good until the guilt kicks in.
Exactly.
That
Okay.
feels great.
Okay.
That's how masochists are born.
I mean, fucking, I don't know, guilt or not, either way, those are terrifying stories. I don't wish that on
It's like one of
anybody.
those one sentence horror stories where it's short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are the best though.
they are.
If you
but
can terrify someone in
Man,
a
hook hand,
sentence-
car door hand.
Ah! Then who was phone?
exactly.
Cheese jug.
But this sounds just, I don't know, a bit more credible considering we're hearing from mouth of babes.
He said he
all
had
about
witnesses.
it. Huh?
Said he had witnesses.
Plus witnesses. Look at that. That's, I mean, it's just more evidence stacking on top of itself to make sure that we understand. Awesome.
Now-
You said the mouth of babes.
I did.
Pig in the
How?
city.
How do we get there?
Well, I'm 3 years old, so pretty much anyone we talk to on this podcast, I'm sure is like,
You old,
except for
you old bitch.
1 to 2 people, and I know Discord's about to blow up saying I'm older than you or some shit like that. Yeah, there it is.
Well, the reference I wanted to make was about Babe the Blue Ox, but we're past that now.
Oh, way
so-
past that. I'm so sorry I ruined
I
that
don't know
for
what's
you.
happening.
Is Paul Bunyan a kaiju?
He is.
Oh,
No, he's a
absolutely.
cryptid.
That's
He's a kaiju.
Ooh,
Oh,
I-
100%.
things
Paul
to say
Bunyan-
about that.
Paul Bunyan's a kaiju and his ox is a cryptid.
Clifford the Big Red Dog is a kaiju as well. Like
No, it's Clifford the Big Red Dickhead. I don't care what you say. That dog is a dickhead.
he is.
Yeah,
Also,
what an asshole.
Wolf's
So is
Lore.
Curious George, though.
Wolf,
He's a big piece of
Wolf's
shit.
Lore. Did you make
What
your
can I do
name?
for you, man?
Did you make your name Wolf's Lore on purpose because I can't pronounce the L in the word wolf? Are you mocking me?
What word?
He says woof.
What
It's a
word?
wolf.
Everybody
It's
make
what?
fun of Mike.
Well, Wolf's Lore.
You did
Wolf's-
it. I
Wolf's
heard
Lore.
the L.
Wolves.
No, not specifically for you, but the stars just happen to align that way.
Well, thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate all the fun stories. Do you have anything you want to say to the people, the beautiful people?
Yeah, any wisdom?
You know what? Come hang out in the Discord. Like Simon said, everybody here's fucking fantastic. 2, if you're gonna do yourself one favor this Halloween, load up The Thing. Watch that shit. Perfect movie.
Yes.
The best.
I just watched it the other day, actually.
I watch it at least once. I'd say
Watch
once
like
a
3 days?
month, but let's just call it once. It's such a good fucking.
I don't know if people need this or not. I'm just gonna plug it because why the fuck not? But if people want my Letterboxd fucking
Ooh, yeah.
just
Fucking post that
profile,
on it.
I will post that somewhere for people
Just
so
post
they
it on our Twitter. Fuck it.
yeah wherever so they can
your
see what I'm
podcast, man.
watching and stuff. So
Title it, here's my dick. Just post it.
yeah,
up.
that's what I'll do for sure. What did you say?
I said it's your podcast. I mean, not
can do what you
just your
Is
podcast,
it?
but just
Our.
do whatever. Yeah, it's just Doug's
Our.
podcast.
Da, da,
I mean,
da.
if nobody wants it, is obviously I don't want to post it. But like, if people want to see what I'm watching, like I watch like 1 to 2 to 5 movies a day. So I'm trying to hit 400 horror movies watched
Hell
by
yeah.
the end of
This
the year.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm slacking and I'm like, why am I not at 1,000 yet? Like, I guess that's
Like
probably a lot of
goddamn
movies
degenerate.
to watch.
Yeah,
but,
that is a lot of movies,
but I'm trying to hit 400 by the end of the year, and I'm sure I forgot some, so I might be closer than I think I am. But I watched literally like 3 to 4 movies.
you won't know unless you go visit Doug's Letterboxd.
Yeah, I'll fucking I'll put it up somewhere.
Yeah, post
Do
it
that.
up.
Do that.
Do
But anyway,
that
thank
that is
you.
what it that is what it does. You what it is.
What it is,
See
you.
what it do.
Well, thank you very much, Will Slor, for coming on. We appreciate you and your fun form.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Wow, he's out.
Wow,
Hey, at least we know where the fucking cut and edit.
Go ahead
All right,
and
we gotta-
unmute our boy. We have our other guest on.
Yeah, Jason, but not
Not this
Jason,
Jason.
Not
This
me.
Other Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Not
Just say
Voorhees,
hi.
not me.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me well?
We can.
Yes. Holy shit, you sound great.
Yeah,
Nice. This mic usually sucks, so
it sounds pretty good.
You sound fantastic. It's smooth like butter.
Like jazz.
oh yeah.
Like you're jazzing in our ears.
Grace us with your story.
I'm definitely gonna jazz.
Oh, I'm gonna jazz. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm so close. So
Jazzed in my pants.
Oh my god. Okay.
When your
So I have
Patreons
two-
have better voices than you do.
Seriously,
own
that's what this
podcast.
is.
Go on.
thank you. So I have 2 stories, but I'm gonna let you guys choose one of them.
Is this a choose your own
One story.
adventure?
Somewhat.
Okay.
So one of them is about dreams, and the other one is about ghosts. Which one do you guys want to hear?
Ghost.
Ghost,
for
ghost,
sure.
ghost.
Dreams.
All right, staying with the theme. So this story is from like way fucking back when I was like a little kid. Little young little me, little Jason, just like hanging out in his room late at night. Yeah. Well, I think it was like a fucking probably around like 8-10 years ago, so it was quite a while. So I was just hanging out in bed. It was late at night. I just got finished jerking my gherkin, all
Yes,
good
one
and nestled, ready for bed. Yeah. So I usually used to sleep with a radio on all night long and my door wide open. It was like super calm, super nice, just like listening to metal music late at night. And because yes, that's what I fall asleep to.
You're just laying down in your bed.
Yes, exactly. I literally fall asleep to that stuff. So like I'm home alone and my dad's on a date, and I'm just like chilling in bed, like ready to go to sleep. And then all of a sudden, like the radio starts like freaking the fuck out, and it's like glitching, being all stupid, and I'm like, all right, whatever. It could just be like bad connection or whatever. It happens all the time in this house. Then in the hall is my dad's room and the bathroom. My dad's room's door just starts fucking slamming 3 times, and then like I'm freaking out. I'm like, all right, that's not fucking normal. And then like minutes later, my door starts like closing, which it normally doesn't do. Like there's a lot of at first I was like, it could be like draft, it could be gravity, it could be various different things. but our doors are facing different directions. That wouldn't just happen. So I'm kind of freaking out, like, this is not good, something's wrong. I start to hear whispering, something's, wrong, something's very wrong. And so I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need to get downstairs, at least into the light, somewhere that's like brighter, somewhere that's not like here in this room where everything is happening. So I run downstairs, and I can kind of tell that like it's not a person, not somebody in the house, slamming doors, whatnot. So I go downstairs, and I'm having kind of a panic attack, and I'm losing it, and I'm in a shock. And I text my dad and be like, "Hey, can you come home? There's some weird shit going on in the house." And then I'm sitting on the couch just staring at the door, and I'm staring at the door specifically because there is breaths going on the fucking glass of the door. So like how in winter if you breathe on like glass.
Yeah.
But it was in summertime, so it's like weird that there's just a breath. Yeah, fogging up. Yeah, on the window. So I'm just like, I'm like dead staring at it, like the entire time, waiting for like, I don't know, 30 minutes. I was just sitting there waiting for my dad to get home. He eventually comes home, calms me down. Nothing happens the rest of the night. But that is one of like many, many times I've had like ghost interactions in this house. And I'm still in it, by the way. I'm in it right now.
What was the most recent thing that happened?
Most recent.
Like, when was the most recent thing? You don't have to tell us the whole story, but
I don't know. Maybe about a year ago, about a year ago. Because, for context, my mom's a witch and I'm Norse pagan, and we kind of cleansed the house a bit. So, I haven't had anything since, but cleaned it all out. But back then it was fucked. There were so many instances like that where it's just doors are slamming, things are being weird, not good.
So it's doors closing and then opening themselves again. Like if it's a draft, you expect the door to close and then not opening.
Yeah.
But if it's moving back and forth, then
yeah. And I've had times where I left my window open and like the doors will open and close because of the change of air pressure. But this was something else. There was no windows open, nothing. So there's no draft, nothing going on. Just doors slamming and then reopening and then slamming again. It was specifically 3 times, both his door and my door.
Yep. No fucking thank you.
Yeah. No. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Why are you still there?
I mean, it's gone now. I've had
is
nothing
it?
for over
Is
a
it?
year,
It's
so.
gone.
Oh,
I'm
If
sorry.
anything, they watched me jerk off so many times, they probably left. They're like, this is fucked.
What
are you watching, dude?
that or they're addicted. One of the two. Holy shit. That's fucked up. And can I also just say that, like, okay, I can't ignore this fact. Your voice is fucking made for either radio or podcasting, because you could do a mean fucking audio drama or like spooky story podcast. It would be terrifying.
A YouTube channel.
Huh?
He has a YouTube channel with an.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah,
I do.
I was kind of hoping that he would like narrate.
I could totally do it.
Like,
hey,
if you're
I'm gonna set up a Fansly already, so.
Okay. So
right,
if we
all right.
paid you, would you narrate porn?
I mean, maybe. I'm gonna narrate your guys' porn.
You could be the background voice of our OnlyFans. So like,
Yeah, exactly.
one of us just beating our meat, and you're gonna be like, yeah, he's stroking still.
You'll be the hard of hearing voice. That you
It's like the golf commentator porn.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a sports announcer, just like, and here we see Mike.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
stroking his rod. And
Absolutely
moving his
wailing
hand.
on that hog.
The girth, the length.
oh my god, perfect.
And that's
Also, fucking thank you guys for saying that, because like I fucking hate my voice most of the time. So fucking thank you.
It took us so long for all of us to
Yeah.
even get used to our voices on air.
First
Like,
year of us doing this, we fucking hated doing this because we had to hear our own voices, and we're like, meh. At this point,
because there was a point in time where we were all listening to the episodes like a couple times before it released to like
Just
make
to
sure
make sure,
everything was
yeah.
going well. And like, oh my god, hearing my voice for that long, I was like,
I will never
Why
get a
do
boner
people
again.
want to listen to this?
You do sound stupid.
I know. Thank you for confirming my wildest fears.
Mike has to give it back sometimes.
He does. He needs
Clap
to.
back.
Sometimes it's appreciated. Never not say the things on your.
But like, holy shit,
But
that
also
was
shut your fucking mouth.
that was an insane story. That was fucking
Yeah. I have more. Not tonight, but more.
ooh. Okay, well we
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
look forward to
yeah.
it then.
Keep
If-
that shit in your
yeah,
pocket.
Keep it in your pocket. We will definitely
Yeah.
have you back then for sure, especially with that goddamn voice.
Yeah.
If we're here in a year from now,
Can you say,
Yeah, let's
Ooh,
go.
yeah.
real
Do
quick,
it.
can you say, Otacon, I found Metal Gear?
Otacon, I found Metal Gear.
Holy shit! Holy
I'm
shit!
dummy thick.
All right. So our
Son, my
patrons
ass
are going to
cheeks
make their own
clapping.
podcast, and it's
God.
going to be better than this one.
oh, 100%.
Honestly, that's kind of what I've been hoping because I wanted this to just be like a hype platform where we have our show, but also we just showcase people that are far more talented than we are.
It's just a podcast that's like
Sound
Deludie's
fans.
fans
She's clapping and learning to go.
talk or something.
It's some-
Deludie talks, like a TED talk, but like it's just all of our fans making
Yeah.
their own podcast.
The tagline will be like, "They're better than we are." It'll work.
Do you like Deludie? Well, we're way
They're-
better.
Yeah, exactly. God damn. Okay, well, fucking keep your secrets, I guess, Jason. You are more than
sure
fucking
will.
welcome back next year if you want to share some more creepy ass stories because I had goosebumps up my arm when you were telling that. You have a future in storytelling, that is for sure, my man.
Thank you.
Do I see that right? Does it say Deludie Porncast as read by Jason?
We're not going to get into that one.
Okay.
The fact that it says Mike
All
is
right.
cranking his hog.
Everyone listening, make a fanfic of Deludie, and I'll read it.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god,
I'm into that.
All right, well, if you
that'll
want
be a new Patreon tier.
if you guys want to start a network, this is how, I guess.
Yeah. So go check out the Deludie Pornhub channel.
Where you can
Hold on, I'm
watch
looking it
every
up right
episode.
now.
You can watch every episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Cars 3.
Exactly. Well, shit. Well, thank you,
You can
goddamn
find
it.
Cars 2 on Pornhub.
No, you're
I did
not
watch
wrong.
all of B movie on Pornhub.
Pornhub has a lot of full feature films.
They had like Markiplier. They
Yeah.
have Markiplier on there, yeah.
Because nobody
Markiplier's
wants to copyright
making a
strike a porn video.
OnlyFans.
that might be right.
Anyway,
Oh, God, I'm
either
so
way,
excited for that.
Just saying.
Jason,
we all?
thank you so much. We're about to do another toast to you. Do you have anything that you would like us to specifically toast to?
Do
or
you
toast
have
for
a
us?
toast?
Yeah.
Yeah, put you on the spot, huh?
I
Didn't
might
we?
have one. I might have one.
Let's hear it.
You guys are ready?
Oh, fuck yeah. I've got a shot. You got a shot. You got a shot.
Yeet.
it's a liquid snake.
You get a shot. You get a shot.
It's a snake. so, so here is to all the ARG creators who have ever made the stupidest and coolest shit ever. Here's to you.
Here's to you, fuckers.
Come on her.
Come on.
Come on her. Come on her.
Rated R. Says Friday.
Come on.
Radio that's Friday.
Oh,
Well, thank you very much, Jason. We'll have you on again. Very
Oh,
soon.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Your voice is so
I
much
can't
better
wait.
than any of ours.
Yeah, stop being so sexy.
I don't
right
know
now.
about that.
Stop putting us to shame. All right, we're just going to cut his section, right?
I'm just gonna,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
mute you now, so I can feel better about myself. So, we love you. Thank you
Aw,
for
man.
coming on. Goodbye.
Just like that, you were gone. Finally, I can't be one-upped anymore.
That was insane,
Mike's
though,
like,
right?
God damn it! I just want to talk, but I can't.
That was awesome.
My guy sounded like a sexy pirate over here. Like
It's like molasses falling out of your mouth.
Well,
In your
not.
ears. It was just...
It was good.
Yeah.
I think we have
was good.
one more story. But
Yeah,
it's
I
one
think
that
we
we're
do.
reading.
Yeah, okay.
because
So,
y'all are moot simps. He's gonna read it.
yeah, you get me this time.
Hey, he's
So-
here, and this
All
doesn't
right,
happen.
do your
often.
best. Do your best, Jason Death impression.
Do I-
Yeah, fucking good luck. Jesus.
All right, so here's John Surprise's story.
Actually,
That's actually not
that's
that
me
bad.
doing Jason
Holy
Depp.
shit. Jason, message us with how well you thought that went.
Yeah. So John Surprise is here, but he's at work, so he can't read his own story.
Loser.
He can't read his own story on the pod. So I'm going to take the liberty of doing that for him. He sent in his story, and is everybody ready?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna add. I've been waiting to fucking do this. You tell me when you are ready.
Do it in post.
No. Fuck you, Mike. When you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2.
So I've got a story about some weird stuff that happened to me, my brother, and my friend, and one of his cousins. It happened like 10 years ago. Me and my brother went to hang out with our friends who live about a mile away. We met halfway and we stopped to decide what to do. We decided to check out the abandoned schoolhouse near our houses. Inside was a classroom, just one, and then storage rooms, a basement, a coat room, and an attic. In the classroom, on the blackboard, it said, "He's coming," with lots of 666s and other strange things drawn all over it. The attic was covered with old trash, doll heads, and body parts. A dead raccoon, and a Ouija board. From there, we headed off to explore the old railroad tracks. In the beginning, it was pretty uneventful. Some rubble, buildings, and old bottles. But after a while down the tracks, my buddy started getting nauseous. So we sat down for a minute, and then we noticed our phone batteries starting to die real fast, and then they were dead. Shortly after, we noticed a black figure coming down the tracks. At first, it wasn't really strange. There are lots of animals in the woods, but then it started to split apart from the first body, 2 at a time. 1, then 3, then 5, up to 7. At which point, we started to run, as you would do. We ran all the way back past the schoolhouse until we got past a church. The figures were still following from a distance until they hit the tree line before the church, before they retreated back into the woods. We took off to my house. And years later, I told my mom about it, and she told me there's been stuff like that from people in the past.
That would have been way more scary if Doug didn't make me cry for a little bit.
I was trying not to look at Mike while you read that because he was like,
Okay, so from my point of view, that was fucking epic because A, you managed to make that sound incredible to that fucking music, and B, it was like the perfect end-off point. Holy
Yeah, it
so-
was. It,
yeah, that
it
worked
synced up with the
perfectly.
end of the music
Perfectly.
Pretty
you playing the
fucking-
music actually made it way easier to do that.
Pretty
yeah.
fucking creepy, I
Oh,
will say.
Mike, it's easier when you do it like that.
The only thing that took me out of it is when you
What
said...
was he doing? Because I
There
was reading the
There was a 666 written all over, and on it said, "It's coming." And then Doug's just like, "Me too." Come on.
I literally just looked at him. I go, and he died.
Oh shit, I just found out that Jason Death has a web series.
We just went over this before.
I wasn't listening to you, Mike.
He
It
said,
was me. I said it.
I wasn't listening
You
to
weren't
you either.
listening to
but
me.
you
either.
confirmed it. Moot's like, "Oh, he has a YouTube channel."
It's
You're
like-
like, "Oh, right. You're absolutely right."
Oh, you are
You
right.
confirmed it.
Anyhow,
Well, if that doesn't show how we are, that was from Jay Surprise, right?
I think I might
Yes.
have drank
Thank you
too
very much,
tonight.
Jay Surprise. Probably.
Thank
What
you,
a
John
better
Surprise.
way for us to do this and say thank you, everyone, for all the horror, the hometown horror.
Yes, guys, go check out Jason Death's fucking YouTube channel, his web series. That was incredible. I loved the narration
Jason,
from all of you.
what's your show called, Jason Death? What's it called? What's
yeah, is your YouTube channel called Jason Death?
yeah,
How do people find you?
yeah. How do we find you? Let us plug you.
Anyway, while we're waiting for a response,
What a sentence.
while we're waiting for a response, I could tell you how to plug us. You can go to deludipod.com or linktree.com/deludipod, where you can find links to literally all of
Or
our stuff.
Fun fact: if you go to
Deludi.com.
deludipod.com, it takes you to the link tree.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Right away.
Crazy.
Soon it might.
I have
take you
to.
somewhere else.
I had to add. It might. It's called Raven's Eye.
Raven's Eye.
Or look up
Raven's
Jason Death
Eyes. And it's an ARG. Oh,
There it is.
shit.
Oh, you know what? He did mention that. I did see that. That's totally
He left
right.
us a
He
YouTube
commented.
comment.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yes.
he commented. I looked at it. That's right.
Wow.
Anyway, but thank you. So look that up. But anyway, linktree.com/deludipod. I got to remove the merch and add the new merch site to that, but I'll get on that later.
I will say, old merch gone.
It is gone, but you can find us on like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at either Don't Look Under the Internet or DeludiePod. DeludiePod or patreon.com/DeludiePod. Chuck in something or chuck in nothing.
All the options.
You either can
or can't.
or don't.
If you go to our Spotify or our Apple podcast, you can leave us a review. Leave us 5 stars on Spotify.
Spotify.
On Spotify. Or leave us a nice little comment on the Apple reviews. That'd be super swell of you because I read
Mike,
them all.
it's either there's
You can also-
Dreamcast and there's GameCube.
You can also go to our Google phone number.
And cubes
I
at
like
the
when you
same time.
shut up.
It's like that.
You
It's
can
like Wilbur,
also
it's like, I got Game Station.
It's like, I got Gamecast.
Yeah,
And he's like, well, there's
Dreamcast.
GameCube.
That's not a Gamecast. I'm broke.
What movie is that?
It's Malibu's Most Wanted.
Holy shit.
I love that
Traffic.
movie.
Look for my chapstick.
Holy shit.
Killing my
There's
calls.
Ford
There's
Maverick.
Ford Maverick.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking pull.
I watched that the
You
other
can
day. I'm not even gonna
also
lie.
go to buymeacoffee.com/DooleyPod. Let's be real. You'll be buying us a beer.
Beer.
If you leave us an Apple Podcast review, I'll read it on here. Also, if you leave us a voicemail on our Google phone number at 630-909-9366, we will play it on air. You can text us and we'll respond as well.
Yeah,
But
'cause
that
I
Google
think
phone
we're
number,
out of.
voicemails. We pretty much are.
I think we're out of them.
Yeah, so leave us a voicemail.
Oh, yeah.
That is 630-909-9366. One more time. That is 630-909-9366.
It's not even that. You don't get to hear it.
Thank you. Have a wonderful Halloween, everybody. I love you. Kiss your dad.
We
on
all
the
love
lips.
you.
Also,
Let's-
please subscribe to our YouTube channel and get us likes and watch our videos and just like let
Yes.
them play in the
Also-
background.
Do
And
that.
you don't even have to watch them. Just play them.
We haven't even
That
done
too.
our fucking actual sign-offs. Guys, stay fucking paranoid. Stay get the goddamn fuck paranoid. Do you hear the shit that we just heard tonight?
Yeah.
Might be trying to cut us short.
People are in your walls,
That's what
in
I'm
your
saying.
kitchen.
Uh-uh.
And
People
what?
trying to cut us short.
No, I just did my...
Doug, what do you guys say?
I love you.
Slap your
I'm happy to be
goddamn
here.
peen against your goddamn being. Just like straight,
I'm happy
like
that you're
fucking
here.
slap the shit out of it. Like I
Fuck what Doug
just,
said.
I don't
Have a
know.
moment.
Like
Make it purple.
We're
break
doing our
your
thing. They're doing their
break
thing.
your peen
Two separate
against your
podcasts.
bean. Like I need y'all to go to see Jason for purple peens and beans.
They can, yeah.
Continue
they're-
existing.
I wish I could expound
That's
on
my
that, but
thing.
HIPAA.
Yeah, I like your thing better.
Thanks.
We had a really good moment there, and you guys ruined by steamroller. He said, "I love you."
No,
to me.
you ruined our shitty moment. Let's just fucking talk about that.
There, I guess
Sure.
it's even.
Yeah, have it again. Do it again. Remake it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for being at my
Hi.
home.
Mike and I are staring intimately into each other's eyes.
There's literally electricity coming out.
Thank you for being at my home. I love you. It's very nice.
Thank you for having me in your home, in your basement. I'm glad that I saw your sump bump.
That is not a euphemism, as much as that might sound like one. I promise it isn't.
Show me your sump bumps, everybody.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Fucking happy Halloween. Go fuck yourselves.
Show me your sump bump.
Don't look under the internet.
Hello, everyone. Now, I know we talk a whole heck of a lot about the spookiness and the creepiness on the internet and some of the mysteries that come on it, but you want to know something that's spooky, creepy, and mysterious? Why my insurance has gone up. I don't like that. So I hit up my buddy Miguel Salinas. He is a local Illinois and Wisconsin agent for Allstate, and I've known him since high school. He's a really swell guy. I gave him a call because I was super frustrated, and he gave me a quote the exact same day that I called him. And now I got this like super great coverage. It's wonderful for me. Chef's kiss. My buddy Miguel, you can find him. Again, he's an Illinois, Wisconsin insurance producer for Allstate. You give him a ring at 630-833-8100, and he'll get back to you the same day with a quote, just like he did for me. He works out of my hometown, Oswego. It's wonderful. He's a homeboy. He's got a dedicated house of customer service that is going to just help you out with anything that you need. They're going to give you that personal touch. It's lovely. Even if you don't like being on the phone for too often, you can email him, you can text him. He'll hook you up. Just hit him up at 630-833-8100 for all of your Allstate needs in the Illinois, Wisconsin area. He is the best. I love you, Miguel. Thank you for helping out. And thank you for calling him, people. Thank you. Orthon is pleased.